Hi. Yeah, so it's been a minute since I did a video, and just want to speak to someone and encourage somebody out there. When you're doing business, you get to a point where you have to fight impatience. There's a bit of impatience that can come in, and then sometimes you need to be patient to learn what you need to learn. So impatience is provoked by yourself, and impatience can be provoked by other people. There is a tendency for other people to seemingly show like what they are doing is, like they're working better because they're making much more money. And yourself, you're working so hard, and yet the money you're seeing is very little. So there's sometimes a tendency to feel like I'm not doing enough, and you start going into panic mode and you want to catch up with your friends. And when you allow impatience to take over, to take root, you are most likely going to make a lot of mistakes and a lot of blunders. So I want you to fight the spirit of impatience and just say, okay, I won't go down that route. God Almighty, He is there to help each and every one of us. And sometimes when you're doing all you can and yet things are not moving as fast as you hope to, keep a level head, and of course ask yourself questions like what could be really going on and what could be amiss, but be very realistic. Sometimes you see other people, they're like hustling and things are happening and they're making so much money apparently and yet you discover that hustling and making so much money is not really just from the business. They have other ways they're making money. People won't tell you everything or every channel they're making money. So for you who is genuinely explaining yourself that I've started on ground zero, you may look like you are not making any progress. I think you need to realistically look at where you started and where you are, because you could be making progress and yet you don't think it is progress, but it is progress. But because you're seeing other people who are exaggerating and not disclosing other avenues they're making money, okay, they'll be like, yeah, I hustle, I work hard, but yet they have people who are giving them a whole lot of money which you don't have access to. So someone will be like, you're doing the same kind of business and yet one person seems to be flourishing and they're living this large life, and they make you feel like maybe you're not doing everything you need to do. You find out maybe they have a boyfriend, they have a husband who is able to give them $10,000, is able to give them $2,000, is able to give them whatever it is. They are receiving excess money from another avenue, whilst for you are just on your own, and it's just you, yourself, and your effort. So you find that you may not be able to live that large life. So don't make that person who claims just to be hustling and working hard, and yet there's extra help financially coming in. And when we say extra help financially, it comes at different levels. For others, it's someone giving you 1,000 kwacha. For others, it's 2,000 kwacha. Another person can be 8,000 kwacha. But for another person, they have extra help every month of in excess of 50,000 kwacha. So you cannot be on the same level. And though you are hustling the same, they seem to be doing far better than you. But don't lose sight of what you're doing, and don't become impatient so you make mistakes. Be realistic about how you can grow your business, and any honest business will grow with time, with consistency and hard work, and it doesn't happen overnight. So don't let anybody convince you otherwise. I know there are people who look at things and say things like, I work hard, and they want to pretend like no one is really helping them financially in another way. And so they can make you really become impatient with yourself, and then you start making unrealistic decisions and you end up crashing. I've been doing extended business for over a month, and the progress is very slow, but I see the progress, and that's what's important. But even I too found myself feeling a bit rushed. I felt impatient with the progress, and I want things to move a bit faster, and so I almost made a bad decision. But I needed to sit down realistically, and what helped is having someone you can tell your thoughts, and their silence or their words can provoke something in you that says, okay, maybe you need to revisit your thoughts, and you need to be realistic about your expectation and your plans, because slow does it. Consistency and hard work, you get there. So don't get impatient. Bye.